thought it'd be a good idea to read a statement from Craig Murray, the UK ambassador, who was here giving a speech at the weekend. Sheds light on the kind of situation here. So I'll just read it straight out. Formal statement by Craig Murray, former UK ambassador and career diplomat on the Ecuadorean Embassy siege in London. It says, "My name is Craig John Murray. I'm a retired British diplomat. I was a member of Her Majesty's Diplomatic Service for over 20 years and a member of the senior management structure of the Foreign and Commonwealth Office for over 6 years. As anyone who works a long time in any one organisation, I have a great many friends there, some of whom are now very senior officials. And as is natural, they sometimes discuss matters with their old colleague. I arrived in the UK from a trip abroad on the 15th of August and was immediately contacted by a very senior official within the Foreign Office and Commonwealth Office, who was very concerned. He had knowledge that an attempt by the British authorities to force entry to the Embassy of Ecuador was possibly imminent. I suggested that this must be impossible. And he said unfortunately it was not. He said that he'd been party to a formal discussion over a 3-week period between... Fuck me. Pause. Rewind.
Resume.
Oh, it's off now. Oh.
You have to wait for the second.
I'll start again.
No, I haven't started that thing again. That's absurd. Things ain't perfect, man.
Okay, let's start from this bit. I arrived in the UK from a trip abroad on the 15th of August and was immediately contacted by a very senior official within the Foreign and Commonwealth Office. He was very concerned. He had knowledge that an attempt by the British authorities to force entry to the Embassy of Ecuador was possibly imminent. I suggested that this must be impossible, and he said that unfortunately it was not. He said that he'd been party to formal discussions over a 3-week period between different British government departments on the legality of such a move. It had concluded that the provisions of the Diplomatic Premises Act of 1987 gave the authorities the domestic power to do this in spite of the Vienna Convention of 1961. My ex-colleague went on to say that he understood the government intended to act quickly to preempt any grant of political asylum to Mr. Assange by the government of Ecuador. If there was any formal international recognition of Mr. Assange as a political refugee, it might complicate matters. He also said that there was tremendous discomfort at this development within the British diplomatic service because of the potential exposure of British embassies and diplomats abroad to similar actions. I asked how on earth such an illegal decision could have been reached. My ex-colleague said that political pressure exerted by the administration of the United States of America on Mr. William Hague and Mr. David Cameron had outweighed the views of British diplomats. So that's just a little bit of an insight into why you're really here and why your presence was so large on last Wednesday. Thank you.
Yeah. It's a bit slower than last one.
Encore.
Is it off now? Yeah.